Discover the hidden gems and pristine waters of Tennessee's Bill Dance signature lakes. Conveniently located throughout Tennessee, there's a signature lake near you, covering all regions of the volunteer state, all endorsed by the legendary Bill Dance himself. Whether it's a weekend getaway or an extended vacation, create timeless memories at Tennessee's Bill Dance signature lakes. Plan your trip today.
Hey everybody, welcome to the angler briefing for the event that we've all been waiting for. I'm just kidding. I don't know that anybody ever really waits for the last event. Just means typically it's hot weather, and then now it means, your season's come to the end. But not that we ever quit fishing, but there is a little bit of fanfare here. We've got state championship spots up for grabs. We still have Carl Black Chevrolet Angler of the Year points up for grabs. Want to just highlight the top 10 we've got right now going into the final event of the year. In 10th place right now, we've got Kyler Branham. 9th place, Ron Butler Jr. In 8th place is Ron Butler Sr. 7th place, Jeremy Hayes. 6th place is Chris Franklin. We got 5th place, Mike Cinco Cheatham. 4th place is Mark Davis. 3rd place is David Forrester. 2nd place is Richard Bartasek. And then we've got Luke Graham right after that. So a lot of movements happened all season long. We really appreciate all of you with the commitment that you've made this season. It's pretty great to see these names shuffle around from year to year. We gain people, lose people, lives change, but we've got a pretty solid core of you all who've showed up and fished with us this year. I mean, we've got over 230 unique members going into this event. I want to give a huge thank you to Dugout Bait and Tackle for being with us again this year. We also, as you know, have our Sniper Marine Big Bass payout per event. We've got Purple Heart Homes and Real Heroes who've stepped in this year to sponsor our state championship. Appreciate you all raising money for them all year long. We do $1 per entry fee, plus you can add money to when you register on Tourney X. So big thank you to Dwayne Wally at Tourney X again this year. So this event is also the final event that we're going to have this season with the Bill Dance Signature Lakes and the Bill Dance Giant Bass Open. So far this year, we've been able to give you $100 per hour, thanks to them, for the hourly giant bass. And that's based off of time captured, not submitted, because we know you have cell phone issues. We want to make sure that the fish that gets caught is the one that wins and not just a time stamp or when you get it submitted first. So we want the real deal fish to be what counts towards you winning the money. So through Spirit Hall here in Tennessee, we've been able to come up with that great trophy that you all like to fish for, as well as the hourly medallions. Those are really cool things. We hope to bring those back next year. We are working on a schedule now, have the Bassmaster completed all but one event. So now I've got plenty of time to do Tennessee and Georgia Bass Nation. So, but reach out to us. We've already, been kicking around. We'll change a few bodies of water, looking for new partners to work with. Those relationships are always kind of very, very up and down because people leave jobs and you don't know the person that takes their place. So if you got any businesses that are looking to step in and help us cover what it costs to do things, let us know. We haven't charged an angler dues for the kayak state dues ever. Don't think we're going to need to, but we want to continue putting on the things that we do next year. So already reached out to the people that do all of our trophies, props, and everything like that. So got a good estimation on what we're going to need to do everything. But then after that, it's paying judges, travel expenses and stuff. And then so whatever else we can put into things. So still going to work on doing some more on the hourly big bass for the other events that aren't the Bill Dance Signature Lake ones. So this weekend, we are all going to, well, you all are going to, y'all got Sassy Dan this weekend, which, I mean, he's the guy that's the face of this when we're all on the road and everything. And, but he's working right now. So tomorrow, August the 9th, we're hosted by Sumner County. So when you all get off the water, we're going to be headed back to Half Batch Brewery like we've done the last couple of years. And the Cass State Championship was hosted there. So I want to thank Daniel Morris and all them for that introduction to those people. They've been really good to us. We all love that place. But one thing you got to remember there is they don't have food. So you better grab you something. There's a brew craft going on there too tomorrow. So you're going to need to grab you something. It should be a pretty busy place. It's going to be a lot of fun. Carl Black Chevrolet's coming again. I think they're bringing a Chevy Traverse to get out there as a prop for everybody to look in. So again, thank them every chance you can get some good pictures for me to take and send to Carl Black, because as you know, $1,000 goes to the Carl Black Chevrolet of Nashville Angler of the Year this year. We know Luke Graham did his thing last year, and right now, I think Richard Bartasek could beat him. What is that? My math says 13. Guess I'm wrong. So I don't know. Don't know about the math there. I don't want to try to figure all that up. So, but again, the rest of our sponsors we've had for the season, we've got Native here. We're going to be giving away a kayak at the championship. Newport's back as usual. We're giving away a motor there. We just had a lot of good support throughout the season. Had a lot of firsts this season. We've had some attendance at places that y'all really shocked us. I mean, we have a good average anyway, but you guys showed up at some of these events, and we were really surprised by the numbers in a positive way. Don't think we've been disappointed the first time with a turnout at any of these events. So, some of the prizes this year have been kind of light. Reason being, just take, for instance, like Seagar, and then, Bill Lewis and some of the other people and some of the rods we've been able to get in the past. Our relationships are gone with some of those companies because the people we were friends with have moved on to other places. So as we continue to try to get those relationships built again, it just takes a while to be able to pull, that kind of resources from those people. So, but we do appreciate, Catch, Sniper, Precision Hardwood helps us get things covered. One Objective, Boondocks this year. We got Guardian Angel coming in with some product at the state championship. We've got some Dobbins rods at the state championship. Jesse Clark with TBKA got us connected with Lodge Skillet. So we've been giving away a Lodge Skillet each event. And so we'll move on into this event here. This weekend, we're partnering with KBFTN. That's the Nashville area cast club, one of the larger clubs in the state. I think they've won 4 paddles, maybe 5. In the cast team portion of it. Just a really strong club, got a lot of togetherness there. We all work together pretty well in the state anyway. The Clarksville Area Kayak Fishing Group is fishing as well. Not sure about their open membership, but if you're a KBFTN member and you're going to sign up after you watch this, don't forget to select your $5 option to get your KBFTN Angler of the Year points. If any of you have forgotten, you have until lines in of the event. If you forgot, I had one person reach out. He forgot to select that $5. So he sent me the $5 on PayPal. And then in turn, when the tournament's over, we'll extract who fished for KBFTN, and we'll shoot that money and information to Daniel Morris so that he can get all y'all's AOI updated. So we are on Old Hickory, and then we're on Central Time up there. So make certain you check all of your clocks and your fish finder and your phones if you're traveling in from an outside area. But tomorrow, Saturday, your fishing times are you're going to launch at 5 a.m. and lines in at 5:30 a.m. You are allowed to rig your kayak, put it in the water, and be in close proximity of the ramp. Try not to block the ramp as you're rigging or setting up. By all means, as soon as you can get your kayak out of the way, please do that. Don't block the driving lanes or anyone. And when you park, I've heard this just across the country some, and so we'll just address it. When you park, make sure you park straight and look at where you're going and make sure that you're not angled to where you block other people or just take up too much room. So you're going to launch at 5, lines in at 5:30, lines out is at 1:30 p.m. You have until 2 p.m. to upload your fish, and then 3 p.m. we need you back at check-in and awards. We always have a soft check-in and awards, but if you're fishing a cast portion of any of our events, you have to adhere by the cast rules, which means you got to be back and find that tournament director to do their sign-in sheet on time at 3:15. Again, we're at Half Batch Brewing. That's on 154 Bonita Parkway in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Lots and lots of parking there. So your public accesses for this are from the old Hickory Dam to the furthest upriver approved launch, Taylor Landing boat access by Highway 141 bridge. You are allowed to go upriver from there, including all tributaries that you can float into, but you have to return back to a legal launch to take out. You are allowed to portage in this event. You may portage over or around an obstruction if it's in the same waterway and the angler does not leave the waterway or trespass. No dragging across land to another body of water. Those are pretty simple rules. That's about all I need to fill you guys in on. We're up to close to 40 registering. We still got some more. I've looked. Everyone's got their dues paid. So we're really appreciative of that. So we'll just we'll keep it going, and y'all be sure to come up and hang out. And again, as I mentioned, please make sure you get us some pictures and everything so that we can help share that around. We appreciate all of y'all. And good luck. Good luck. There's $100 an hour on the line tomorrow, plus what's going to be a pretty good payout, as well as your Sniper Marine Big Bass. And don't forget, if you own a Sniper Marine pole, don't forget that once the tournament's over, there's a precision payout thing on the Sniper Marine website where you can go and it gives you instructions, and it's pretty simple to where you can send them the information of a fish that you've caught in the tournament. And if yours is the biggest fish, then you win contingency money. So make sure that you do that. Read those instructions, how to do it. Get a picture of your fish on the board with a sniper in the background. Take a selfie with the fish in front, or not a selfie, but a selfie of the fish in front of the sniper thing and everything, and then put it on social media, tag them, tag us. We appreciate that. So again, I want to thank everybody for a really good season. We got our state championship coming up at the headwaters in Knoxville, so we look forward to seeing you there. If you got any questions, reach out to Daniel Davis or Daniel Morris. We are judging the tournament, so any fish issues that you have, as Daniel Morris mentioned on one of his live streams the other day, the Tennessee bass ruling will be the one that is upheld. So yeah, just get a hold of Daniel Davis. If you got anything, can't get a hold of him, get a hold of me. I should be available most all day tomorrow, and he'll be driving up to see you guys. So catch up with you in a little bit. Want to thank you all. Most importantly, I want to thank Daniel Davis. We couldn't keep all this going without him and the effort he puts into it. We appreciate you treating him kind, shake him around a little bit, rough him up, buy him a beer though before y'all hit send him home. So appreciate all of you. Take care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you at the state championship in Knoxville.
Discover the hidden gems and pristine waters of Tennessee's Bill Dance signature lakes. Conveniently located throughout Tennessee, there's a signature lake near you, covering all regions of the volunteer state, all endorsed by the legendary Bill Dance himself. Whether it's a weekend getaway or an extended vacation, create timeless memories at Tennessee's Bill Dance signature lakes. Plan your trip today.